Alrighty, so currently on my way to Matt's shop to go meet up with Matt and Alberto. Matt's got a C6 Z06 that he's had for a little while. It's heads, cams, long tube headers, and we are going to be taking it apart, taking the headers off to get Cerakoted, also taking the heads off to get ported, putting a new intake manifold that's ported, it's an LSXR, and getting it ready for E85. It's going to get sent off to be tuned over in Tampa in the next couple of weeks. So, like I said, we're heading there now. Going to be working on the Corvette today. So, let's get over there. Still waiting on Alberto to get here. So him and Matt did start working on the Corvette last night. Got the long tube headers off of it, which are being sent for coating. They also got the heads off. The heads are actually sitting right here by the camera. I'll show you that in a second. And then over off here, we've got the rest of the parts. So today, it's basically porting the heads, getting some stuff thrown on the car. We're still waiting on an E85 kit though. So as soon as that comes in, that'll get put on, and we'll be ready to go ahead and send it off to get tuned. So as soon as Alberto gets here, we will start working on that. Until then. So at some point we made the decision we were going to take the manifold cover off of the Z28 and put it on the Z06. They've got the same fast intake manifold, but the Corvette had a silver one and the Z28 had a black one. So we're going to swap because the Corvette is actually going to have a black throttle body as well, so it's just going to look a little bit better. So that's what they're doing over there now, taking the rail and everything off of the Z28 and getting the manifold out of it, just the top, so we can put it in the Z06. Just aesthetic, it's gonna look better. So, that's what we're doing now.
Matching the intake ports on the LS7 heads to the fast intake. Just a little bit more, but that bump will rob a lot of power, so we're just gonna take the bump up so it has even and straight airflow into the head.
That's that. Heads are now ported. Gonna get the fuel rail put back onto the intake manifold, swap over the tops of them, and start throwing stuff back together. I'm probably gonna leave here in a couple minutes. The chances are a lot of this work is gonna be done tomorrow when I get back, but pretty productive so far today. And we'll see. Definitely don't think the Camaro's driving home tonight though, so we'll see that as well. Alrighty, so day two, heading back to the shop now. While I was gone, the heads were dropped off at the machine shop, And I believe the headers were also dropped off at the coating shop. So basically going to go back, try to see how far we can get on the Camaro, throwing it back together and seeing what parts have showed up for the Corvette. Obviously, we're still waiting on that flex fuel sensor, maybe on a couple other parts. So we will see you at the shop. So really quick update, we have the ATI Super Damper. They're out getting that honed right now, picking up the heads that were getting resurfaced, and also, say hello. They're also picking up the fuel line for the Camaro because for some reason we didn't have one that fit. So hopefully we'll get the Camaro running today. So day 3, we're here at the shop. Got the Corvette, heads are back on the Corvette. Just waiting on the exhaust manifold gasket. And as far as the Camaro goes, we have a new fuel line coming today. We actually had to run to American Motorsports over in Orlando and have them make a custom fuel line. That way we can fit it onto the Camaro. So let's get these cars running today. We'll see. Camaro definitely will run today. So that is our old fuel line that didn't quite work. And here's our new one. And fittings on both sides. Braided cable. So now we're going to go ahead and prime the system. See if she starts. Final touches are being put on the Corvette right now. As you can see, we've got the black intake, black manifold. We did get the 85 sensor put in, and Alberto's currently working on the air intake and getting that all put together. So we are in the final stages. We are definitely getting this car started tonight. So see you in a few.